Have you ever worked in the media industry before?
Well, if traditional media, like for example radio or television or newspaper, I haven't worked in any of those media, but internet media, like for example, writing for websites and blogs. Yes, I've done that. I've been doing that since 2007 till now. Actually, it's my bread and butter.
So, ma'am, what are your experiences in writing for blog? The difficulties?
There are lots of experiences. Most of them good. Some of them are bad. Mainly the pay is well. If we will consider how cheap labor can be here in the Philippines in any type of industry. Well, I think I make a decent living out of writing for website and blogs. Or although most of the things that I write about or the articles that I'm writing, it's going to be owned, or the client is going to have copyright over them. Once I turn it over, I have no rights over those articles anymore. So that's it. But I don't have any complaints about that as long as they pay me. So most of the time they pay, but you encounter clients that do not pay, and sometimes they're not protected against it. So it's one of the challenges that I've experienced in the past. If you go to a particular, let's say, website like odesk.com or elance.com, these are websites that offer different types of jobs. Well, there are clients all over the world. They outsource or they give you a job depending on the industry where you belong to. Like for example, I'm in the writing industry, so I'm going to look out for clients who would be willing to have me write articles for them. It might be for their website or for the blog. Okay, so sometimes of course the website would have a cut on the pay that the client would give me. So I would rather transact outside the website. But if you transact outside the website, then you won't have any protection. If the client would receive your project and then you're left with just his words as to whether he would pay or not. But then again, well, it's good, still good money. I think so.
Mom, how does writing help us to become a good speaker?
Well, basically you become more careful about the words that you put into writing. So I guess it helps a lot for you to become a good speaker, but that is just one aspect of it. I mean, it's one thing to say that you've practiced a lot writing, but it's another thing to say that you've practiced you have had a lot of chances to speak in front of people, or let alone be in front of a big audience. It's a different thing. But yes, if you write well, then it can give you an idea of what are the right things to say, for example, to our target audience if you're asked to speak in front of them.
So, ma'am, how can we improve our writing when it comes to technicalities or syntax?
I don't think, for me, there are no hard and fast rules about that. Honing your skills in writing, the best thing that you can do is always practice. Yes, as cliche as it might sound, yes, practice makes perfect. If you want to stay ahead of the game, if you want to